What's up, guys? So, some of you may or may not notice in the coming video that I'm wearing something different. For those of you listening and who can't see that I'm wearing something different, you might notice that some of the information that I'm giving you is a little bit behind. It's because this is a previously recorded episode that you're about to partake in. So I still hope you enjoy it. And for those of you listening, we're going to take a quick second to hear from our sponsor, Anchor, before we get into the episode. What is up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Beyond the Static. I'm your host, Dwayne, and I know it's been a little while since you guys have heard my voice and seen my face, but I am back, and I'm trying to be a lot more consistent in 2023. So I apologize for not being consistent. I have this issue with trying to make sure things are perfect and get all of my ducks in a row and all of these things before I jump back out there, because I don't know. I listen to a lot of you know people about like how to grow, and everything's all about content creation, and I didn't really know how to do that. Full disclosure, I'm 37. The world wasn't the same when I was growing up and trying to get people were trying to get attention. But then again, everybody didn't have podcasts either, and I know that I'm just adding to the saturation of podcasts out there. But I really appreciate those of you who do listen to me or watch me very, very much. I've never really asked to like rate these things, but I'm starting to realize that is something that I should ask you guys to do. I appreciate the follows and all of that and all the support. But yeah, if you could help me reach a bigger audience, I'd be more than appreciative of that. So in an effort to be more consistent and not, how do I say, in an effort to be more consistent, I've decided that I am going to just, I don't know, talk about some things rather than just rely on interviews, because sometimes they're hard to schedule, and sometimes they're just not, it's just not something that I think that I can keep as consistent of a schedule as I'd like to. So that being said, last weekend I had the opportunity, the pleasure. Oh my God, I had a dream come true. I finally got to see Hidden in Plain View live. They came to Philly. They only played like 3 shows. One of them was in Philly. It was such a dope show. I was so excited. And they played a great show, played all the songs I knew, most of the stuff from like Life in Dreaming. They played the songs that I knew off of the other things. They got a new EP out that is fantastic, by the way. Actually, I got the new EP. It's called Tantrums. This one has this special print on it. So for those of you who are seeing this visually, has the special screen print, so it costs a little extra, but this is what it looks like, and this is what you'll see when you look for it online. It's 5 songs. They are all fantastic. So Hidden in Plain View continues to put out bangers. There was a point where it was getting to the show where I was like, damn, they're not going to play my favorite song. They're not going to play my favorite song. Dude, they ended with my favorite song by Hidden in Plain View, The Garden Statement. I love that song so much. I'll just start singing it at random times. I've quoted it online. It's been an inspiration to like, moving on and doing bigger things with my life. It's been an inspiration to like move out of my small town and like stay in the city, which I love. like that song has been such an inspiration to me, and I've been listening to it for damn almost 20 years now, which is crazy. But these dudes are like they are in their 40s, which makes sense because I'm in my late 30s and I was listening to them when I was a teenager. I remember the first time hearing Shamans, Witches and Magic when I was like 16. They're one of those old drive through records bands that there's iconic. That's an iconic label in like my lifetime, in that emo like pop punk um post hardcore vein. And honestly, like Drive Through Records was the first time that I became a fan of like a record label, not just individual artists, but like the label itself made me like, yo, I'm going to listen to every single thing on this label and every single thing I liked just about. And then then they had a little spin-off label called Rushmore, which also had some awesome artists on there, like Houston Calls was on Rushmore Records. And you know, I don't know. Houston Calls is another band that I could talk about for a little while. So that show was awesome. Discovered a really cool band called Mercy Union. They were the the supporting act for Hidden in Plain View. They're following they're really cool. Like I really dug their music. It was kind of like that mix between like that like late 90s sort of like a lot of like phasers and like delayed kind of like in that early 2000s like emo. It was like in that like that mixy vein kind of where like your mess and sugar cults of the world lived, but also a little more like I don't know, a little more grungy, I guess. I don't really know exactly how to describe it just from memory, but anyway, they're really cool, some cool guys, and I chatted with their singer after the show, and we exchanged information. So I got to get on booking that interview, and hopefully I'll be talking to them soon and introducing the rest of you to Mercy Union if you're not familiar with them. Also, friend of what I can now call friend of the show, Goalkeeper performed. They were the opening band and they fucking killed it. And I was so stoked because I finally got to meet up with Cody, who I interviewed a long while back. And I got to meet up with him and finally meet him in person, which was like really cool for me. And they got a new full length album out. I believe it's called If Only I Knew You Sooner, or let me just double check that just to be sure I'm not giving you the wrong information. I wish I met you sooner. Sorry for the misspeak. And they got new music out. They just announced the tour in like March into April. They've got another show coming up over in South Jersey pretty soon. So yeah, like keep an eye out for Goalkeeper. Like they're doing some really big things, and I'm super happy that I got to experience them at when I did. Like they're an awesome band, and you know like I said, I chatted with Cody in person, and met the other guys, and hopefully we can get them back on soon. Get some repeats. Um, Speaking of repeat guest, former guest, a little while back, I interviewed this band called Last Minute. It's a female fronted pop punk band. That's how they build themselves, and they put out a new single yesterday, 2 days ago, on the 3rd. It's now the 5th, but I don't know when you'll be seeing this, but they have a new single out. It's called Monster, and oh my god, I'm blown away by this song, to be honest with you. I'm blown away by this song. Like the way it like the way it starts out, it's like mellow, but like it's like deep. Like there's a lot of depth to the song. It's like why? I don't know how to explain it. Like, and then like it just like comes in with this drum groove that is like slow but like big and heavy and just like adds like this thickness to the song. Just like, and then like, it goes like that for a while and just kind of like explodes into this chorus. And then like the rest of the song, it kind of reminded me, I was going back and forth trying to find songs. It kind of reminded me a little bit of like some Armor for Sleep or like Just Surrender songs back in the day. Like the song took me back to 2005 immediately. Honestly, like I started right after that, I started jamming out to Just Surrender's album. Fuck, what's the name? Let me see. I forgot the name of the album. The 2005 album, If These Streets Could Talk, I believe it is called. Let's see. I'm gonna pull it up. Yep. Just Surrender, If These Streets Could Talk. Of All We Known is like one of my favorite songs off of there. So you know what? I know it's 2023. The album. Oh my god. It's almost whatever. Listen to the album. Like this is crazy. Like I don't feel like I should have these very clear memories of albums and songs that are 20 years old. It doesn't feel right. But it is what it is. Um and I know like for those of you who are more like only can conceptualize female bands in the name and like compared to other female bands or actually the lead singer's voice actually does sound a lot like the like Lacey from Flyleaf, and like this song is definitely more like Flyleaf than Paramore. um Paramore also has new music out. They got like three singles out. um we play one at my job a lot called This Is Why. And when I first heard it, I was like, I really hope this is just like a Haley Williams solo thing and not Paramore. Uh, but I got to admit, the song's growing on me. I mean, bands grow, bands, they do their thing, but the song's growing on me. I gotta give them that. Can't deny that. Um, they have another song called "The News," which I like. I like the subject matter of it. Like, it's all right. The last song is like, there's another song called it's something French. I don't know. Like that didn't really grab me, but um, we'll see. The album's coming out soon, so I've slept on Paramore albums before and came back later and been like, oh, I should have been listening to that. But yeah. One band that did not disappoint me with new music though is fucking Fall Out Boy. Oh my, that I saw they had a video for the song Love from the Other Side, and I watched it. I got so hyped. Like it was ridiculous. I got so fucking hyped listening to this song. And I'm so they put out a new song. Now I haven't heard it yet because I've been waiting for this. And I wanted to do a live react to it, to their new video. So yeah, let's do it. That was good. That was good. I'm glad I did that. Um that's extra stuff. Guys, I don't really have a lot more to talk about, but thanks for being here. Don't forget, you can find me on my website, www.beyondthestaticpodcast.tk. On Instagram and Facebook, I am at Beyond the Static Podcast. On Twitter, it's BTS Podcast, but we all know that algorithms and all the bullshit I do have a TikTok, but I haven't posted on it yet, so we're gonna see where that goes. But all the algorithms, all the bullshit, like please go and go to the website, sign up to the email list. That way, when I do put out more stuff, I can just get it to you. And also, when you go to the when you follow me on social media, if you follow me on social media, I don't know, make some alerts or something so like can get some engagement. And honestly, like always hit me up, send me emails, beyond the static podcast at gmail.com. I don't know. I want to talk to you guys. I'm working on a Discord. I'm trying to figure out what kind of servers I want to do. So I could use some suggestions. I need some suggestions. I do have a buy me a coffee if you'd like to support me. I'm gonna link that in description. It's all on the websites and all of that. You can go there anytime. Anybody who puts any sort of like even a one-time donation, you'll get access to all of the video versions of the interviews that I do. The audio versions are absolutely free. I'm working on some new content too. I got some ideas. I was gonna dive into them today, but we'll see where they pop up at. So thanks again for tuning in. You know, like, subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're listening to this or on any other platform, please just, rate it high. Leave a comment. Talk to me. Ask me questions. And, just as always, I appreciate every single one of you. And I love you guys more than you will ever know. I will see you sooner than later, I hope. So, yeah. My goal is to grow this thing to a self-sustaining so I can put out more content for you more frequently. So, yeah. Holla at your boy. Let's make magic. All right. Peace, guys.